Hello, hello. Welcome on into another episode of the Whiskey Crusaders. I'm Will.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Matt.
On today's episode, we're talking about Cutty Sark, a blended Scotch.
Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button and click that notification bell. Matt, why don't you tell us about this thing that I'm probably not going to like?
Oh, but it's got a pretty label. It's got a ship on it. Who doesn't like Cutty Sark blended
It's got a
Scotch?
ship on it.
It's got $18. It only costs $18, so you know it's gonna be good. But it does have a cool history, so I do have that going for you. It was founded by Barry Brothers and Rudd, who, of course, is a merchant founded in 1698 back in London, which, of course, the premier luxury goods supplier, spices, teas, wines, spirits, and other things. They decided in 1923 they need their own whiskey rather than just making the blends they have in-house. So they created the Cutty Sark, which is named for this beautiful ship, which was commissioned in 1869, named for the Nini D, the witch, in the Robert Burns poem Tam O'Shanter, which really means short skirt or short undergarment. So very nice, with a bare-breasted witch on the front of the ship. So kind of cool, fun thing. But hey, why not name your whiskey after that? Apparently the yellow label, and there was a mistake, and the printer said, screw it, go with it. So, of course, 1923, we're in Prohibition in the United States, but does that stop Barry Broad? Hell no. So what they did, go with the captain, Bill McCoy, who would then sail up the illegal route of the Rum Row, get to basically the edge of the international waters of America, and then come in, and he would put the real McCoy, which was really Cutty Sark, coming in because he only dealt in the finest goods. And eventually he was caught at the end of 1923. Didn't matter, everybody loved it. It said by the end of Prohibition, they were selling 7,000 cases. 2 years later, they were selling 81,000 cases. By 1961, it was the best-selling Scotch in America. So they might have done something right. What they were doing is creating this new light, do you share it with friends type of new blended Scotch, so really super light. So I know you're going to be very excited about this one. The other cool thing is one of our first 7 astronauts took a 5CO liter with them, snuck it onto the spaceship, and took it to space to have a drink with it, which is kind of cool. So it was the first Scotch in space that we are aware of. So that's kind of a cool thing to do. So they did that. It's also been in some famous movies: Goodfellas, Raging Bull, some great TV shows, The Sopranos, Mad Men, and The Offer. They did come out with a 80-year edition of the Prohibition, which is a 100 proof version of this. They used to have a 12-year and a 25-year, but unfortunately, those are no longer made. I would love to try those, so if someone has them, great, let us know. We'd love to try them. All right, so what's in the bottle? That's what you really care about. So this is 3 years old. I know you're excited about that part, which is the bare minimum for blended Scotch whiskey. The base of this is Glen Ross, and like I said, it's made for a mixture for sharing with friends and for blending with some, soda and other fun things. Of course, they make club soda. Some of the grain whiskeys that are included in this are Strarlo, North British, Invergordon, and another 40 single malts, including Highland Park, Glen Ross, Macallan, and Bunnahabhain, to name a few of them. All right, let's see what we think of this. Although, unfortunately, Barry Brothers does not own them anymore. They're owned by Edgerton Group, which is now the Glen Turner, which is a French company for La Ménerstique Ménardite in 2018. So I know you're excited about that part, too.
I can already tell on the nose that I don't like this.
There is a metallic and a funkiness to this that is just...
It's got a little lemon, honey, vanilla, corn, but yeah, it's got that metallic malt, a little bit in there, some hay, some smoke.
I tell you, I've had this blend before, and there are a lot of inexpensive blends that I think
are better,
that are more suited for my palate, for sure.
Yeah, this is definitely made, like I said, this is made for mixing, sharing with friends, and when you don't give a crap. But it is a really cool ship. You can go visit there in Greenwich, England. It's a museum now.
I don't want to give my friends things that I don't like, though.
I understand that. It's just not for our normal palates, to say the least.
Is any of the whiskey that is in this peated?
He said Highland Park.
I'm sure Highland Park and Bunnahabhain are.
Bunnahabhain. Yeah. Well,
Bunna's very light. Highland Park's got higher ppm than Bunna does.
That's right. That's where I'm getting it from.
Yeah, but it's so.
It's a very light.
It is really grain forward.
But yeah, it's still a lot of grain.
And when I say grain, it's to me like what rye smells like whenever the Scots do rye.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But, the other good news is at least the ship's been the same ship since 1955 by a Swedish artist.
It's all about the fucking ship.
That's the best thing I said. The ship is cool. I like the boat. I like this Swedish artist. His name was Carl George August Whaler because he needed a longer name than that. But hey, it's a cool story. All right, but how's it taste? I think based on
It's very
Sarah's
thin.
Now
I'm assuming 40%.
I'm picking up the peat in there,
Oh yeah, it's 40.
and
Little peat's not bad. I like that. It's not great. It's not horrible.
To me, it's just a wisp of the peat in there.
Yeah.
a wisp is still too much for me.
That's fair.
But it's no.
It's earthy mushroom fungal.
I get that.
It is shiny, freaking
Mhm. Yeah, very
bright
metallic.
Thin.
I almost
Lemon,
want to call it like a cleansing product, like a
honey, a little heavy. It's like I said, heavy grain, a lot of corn. So some rye probably.
It's like
That-
steak
that
clean.
metallic smoke.
Yeah, I'm not going to be much help on this one because
With that peat, it's just not for you.
I think with club soda, this would be fine. I don't think I'd drink this any other way. Thankfully, the Prohibition Edition, which we'll review at some point, is significantly better than this, and it's 100 proof, other than only 80 that this is. It's fine. It's not offensive. It's just not something I'm going to reach for and drink.
fine.
I agree with you that the palate is much better than the nose.
Yes,
Again,
totally agree.
My problem is that there are just so many others out there that I would reach for before this.
I agree.
I'd probably buy Dewar's White Label. I'd probably buy Grant's. I'd
Yeah.
definitely buy Teachers.
Mm.
Kirkland's Signature Blended. If you
we
live in
could
an
buy
area
it.
that you can get
Yeah.
Kirkland, I wish I did. That one's fantastic. And they're all in about that same price point. And
Yeah.
this one's just not for my palate.
Yeah, like I said, it's fine. It's nothing special, but it's a blend. It's meant for mixing, so it serves its purpose for $18. So, like I said, I like the ship on the front. It's really cool, and I want to visit it and drink it on the ship because that'd be cool. The funny part is, they're at this really nice restaurant up in Wisconsin a couple years ago. This was their best scotch on their bar. I'm like, really? Well, I guess I'll have Cutty Sark then. So.
Yikes.
Yeah, it was interesting for a very nice restaurant like that. It was very strange, but whatever. Guess scotch is not their thing up there. At least not at that
Yeah,
restaurant.
fair enough.
So, all right.
Okay. I don't have much else to say.
Nope.
I'm not a fan.
I like the ship.
The ship's pretty cool. Okay, Matt. The fucking ship. You want to know
That's
what I do with that ship? I take a bottle of that and I break it against it.
They already did that, I'm sure.
I do it for myself because I don't want to drink the stuff. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button and click that notification bell and come hang out with us on Monday nights live. And until next time,
Keep on crusading for a better whiskey in your glass. Cheers.
cheers.